Distinguished delegates, colleagues online and present remotely. My name is Anriette Esterhuysen and I am the newly appointed chair of the IGF Multi-Stakeholder Advisory Group. It's an honor for me to be welcoming you and addressing you. This is my first address in my capacity as IGF chair, and you are the second IGF of 2020, following shortly after the Arab IGF held in Egypt recently. Thank you for inviting me to join you. I regret not being able to be there in person. I would very much like to have been there, particularly to support and honor my colleague and friend Tracy Hackshaw, and also because I have never been to the West Indies, in spite of being a South African and a cricket lover. So congratulations with the victory over Ireland. I hope you can beat England again, which unfortunately South Africa failed to. The IGF remains one of the most important outcomes of the second phase of the United Nations World Summit on the Information Society. Since its launch in 2006, it has served as a unique bottom-up platform for people and institutions from different stakeholder groups, sectors and disciplines to talk about Internet governance issues openly and frankly. It's intended to be a safe space for dialogue and for debate and for collaboration and learning. On its 15-year-long journey, the IGF has successfully shaped global discourse on digital policy, but this journey is not without bumps in the road. For the IGF to remain relevant, building an agenda that reflects the diversity of issues faced in different parts of the world is essential. It's committed to inclusion, but inclusion is easier said than done. Ensuring that the IGF process adds value to people and regions that do not have adequate infrastructure or the resources or rights and freedoms to easily make use of the Internet in their efforts to improve their lives remains challenging. As with most other things in the world, understanding difference and the experience of others does not come easily. It's difficult for people on a continent with thousands of international broadband connections to understand the impact of damage to one undersea cable, as was the case in West Africa recently. But that is why the IGF exists, to build this type of understanding and awareness and to provide an opportunity for people with different experiences of the Internet, be they from government or business or civil society or the technical community, to listen and learn from one another and work together to find solutions. Communities such as yours that have established their own IGF processes on national and regional levels are a critical partner to the overall IGF, including the global event. Without your voices and views, others will not understand the challenges you face or be able to learn about the solutions you have built. The IGF Secretariat is proud to have a successful collaboration with more than 125 national, regional, and sub-regional and youth IGFs. The Trinidad and Tobago IGF is a particularly important partner, as you can help others in the IGF space to understand the specific challenges faced by small island states, including the impact of natural disasters. I look forward to following your deliberations, and I have no doubt that once again you will demonstrate how enabling policy environments and creative utilization of digital technologies can help implement sustainable development. I would like to invite you all to take part in the 15th annual meeting of the IGF that will be hosted by the Government of Poland in Katowice from 2 to 6 November this year, under the overarching theme, Internet United. The preparations are well underway. The MAG met in person in Geneva from 14 to 16 January, and we have made several important program-related decisions based on input received from the community during the stock-taking of the 2019 IGF. This year, the community will be able to work together on 4 best practice forums, all which I believe have relevance to your region and your issues at national and regional level. They are a continuation of last year's best practice forums, but they'll cover different material. They are the cybersecurity, local content, gender and access, big data and artificial intelligence best practice forums. These best practice forums work intersessionally, so they start their work during the first quarter of the year. They are coordinated by members of the global IGF MAG, but they are open to everyone from anywhere in the world. And they're an opportunity for you to share your experiences, your problems, and your solutions to the topics of the BPS. So do look at the IGF website to read more about what they will be covering this year. And we are also building the structure, the program structure of the 2020 IGF on 3 tracks linked to the tracks from 2019. They will be data, inclusion, and trust. There's also an open call to the community at the moment to validate and give us feedback on these main themes and what they feel the issues are within each that we should be addressing. We're also asking the community to help us identify how to deal with 2 new issues that emerged as important priorities: climate change, sustainability, one issue, environmental sustainability and climate change, and the digital economy and how its transformation is affecting the workplace. The call for input on the thematic structure of the 2020 IGF will be open until the 6th of February. So I really urge you to give your particular perspective, your priorities, your views, which are unique, to share those with us. With this, I'm once again thanking you for inviting me. I wish you a very successful National IGF, and I wish you all collaboration and sharing and working together, not just during your national event, but during the rest of this year. All the best, and I wish I could be there, but I will follow.